What up guys, Zolzane here. Today we're going to go over the Retribution Paladin guide. We're going to be looking at the overall ins and outs of Retribution. If you don't play Paladin though, this video can still be useful to you because this guide also show you how to be better on your class as well. Simply by doing what I'm doing for Paladin, you can do the same exact thing for any class you're playing. But for today we're going to do Ret, so we're going to be going over the class rotation, stat demands, best in slot gear and how to obtain them gears, pieces, proper key bindings, proper raid frames, and how to get information on bosses through logs and other websites. Alright, let's get right into it. So first up, we're going to go to Wowhead. This isn't just for Retribution, every single class is on here, whether you're a tank, a healer, or DPS, doesn't matter. You have one arm, this is where you go. Start to get the general basis of your class. So from here, you can see your rotation, right? You can see what talent builds the top Retribution Paladins are running, all that good stuff. You can see your stat weights, all that. When it comes to stats, though, it's best to, what I would say is sim your gems, all that stuff. See what works for your gear. Don't just blindly go, oh, well, I need more mastery than I do haste, when actually I have way too much mastery and you could use some haste. So there's that. And then from logs, you can go in here. This isn't me, but you're looking at, let's say you're on Sikron. You can go into cast and see when I'm casting, what I'm casting the most of. Timeline, you can see how my cooldowns are lined up when I'm casting certain things. And then for me, if I'm getting ready to fight Mythic Silken Court. So I go into rankings here, get all classes, go to Retribution, and I can see what talent builds they're running. You can see when they're using their abilities, all that good stuff. Oops. So this guy, we'll go to timelines, and I can see when he is casting at certain times in the fight. Now, a more in-depth version of that is Lords, which I've already been looking at today, because we're going to be fighting with Silken Court tonight. I can go through here and, see throughout the whole fight what he's casting, when he's using a health pot, when he's using his tempered potions, when he's using a trinket, when he's using a defensive, all that good stuff. There's that, this is all very important stuff. This will teach you how to play your class efficiently and effectively. And key bindings are very important. Too many times I see paladins that don't have their blessings on a keybind, and that's not okay. That is not good. That will not get you far in any content you're doing. You don't want these on your bar at all times. Sacrifice, your blessing of protection, freedom, all that good stuff. You want to use those things. For me, I still have where my Avenging Wrath would be right here. Because if I need to make a new keybind, right, I'll make a new keybind. I don't want to put something there because I don't think this is going to last forever. We're passively getting Avenging Wrath or Crusade for what I'm using right now. So I don't want to use up that keybind. Instead, if I need to use a different keybind or I need to make a new one, I just simply make a new one. I got my Shift C, Shift Space, Shift Q, Shift E, Shift V for pots, Shift F for potions, and I do that typically with every class. My defensives are going to be Shift 1 and 1, Shift C for shields, all that stuff. This is very important. As you can see, I just logged on and I'm in front of the training dummy. If I'm not in a dungeon or not in raid, I'm practicing my rotation and making sure I'm doing it correctly, so I can do it in the fights without staring at my action bars. That's very important to be able to know what buttons are which without having to look. It's okay to glance every now and then to check the cooldowns of certain things, but sitting there staring like this at your cooldowns, in the middle of a raid, it's just gonna get you killed. So it's important to practice, make sure you know what you're doing and all that good stuff. Alright, so if you're anything like me, I'm gonna get bored out of my mind watching a guide or watching a guy yap about something, describing something in great detail. I'm gonna skip through the video. So I'm gonna do what I like to call an ADHD segment. I don't see hardly any World of Warcraft creators make it kind of funny or lighthearted. So I hope you enjoy this.
Now watch this drive.
you guys enjoyed that segment. So what it boils down to, as long as you pay attention to guides, as long as you look at Wowhead, you're looking through Warcraft logs, you're checking cast timers, you're getting good keybinds set up, stuff like that, you'll be good in no time. The class is very easy. The problem with Ret, is at a higher level. Ret winds up here, the top of like players. You can't really take it any higher. Like once you master it, it's just that. There's no real nuances to it. But other classes are here. You can, like if you're playing Arcane Mage, you can forever scale up and get better. But at the end of the day, it's a good class. It's fun to play. It's easy to play. It's almost always brought to raid unless Prot Pally or Holy Pally is just better, then you don't get brought typically. But outside of that, it's a good class. It's fun. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys next time. Peace.